Hi friends, welcome to the channel Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles. Ashish here, and today I'll be covering a classic Sudoku on our channel. So this Sudoku is constructed by Florian Wortmann, and I really thank the author for giving me an opportunity to cover a video on our channel. So we have covered many Sudokus from the author, and his Sudokus are really excellent. You get to learn many advanced logics in his Sudokus, in his constructions. So let's see if we are able to solve this Sudoku. I'm rather excited to solve this one. And before going to the Sudoku, I would like to say you that I have a Patreon page named Enthralling Sudoku, where I send 40 Sudokus to all my patrons for every month, right? So every month 20 classic Sudokus and 20 variants are sent. And classic Sudokus are not advanced they don't require any advanced logic, but just basic scanning techniques, hidden pairs, hidden triplets and hidden singles, but still they will be tough to find. You need to scan properly. I mean to say, the scanning would be really tough, and these will help you to keep your basics strong in classic Sudokus. So if you are really looking forward to such classic Sudokus, you can subscribe to my Patreon page Enthralling Sudoku. If at all you are looking for some sample Sudokus or how the Sudokus would be, you can let me know in the comments below, or even in the you can send me a mail regarding the Sudokus, examples of how the Sudokus would be. Even the variants I have, I construct 20 handcrafted variants for every month to all my patrons. So in total you will get 40 Sudokus. So if you are really looking forward to such classics and handcrafted variants, you can subscribe to my Patreon page Enthralling Sudoku. I will add the link in the description below. And now coming back to the Sudoku here, classic Sudoku rules apply. Digits from 1 to 9 in each row, each column, and 3 into 3 box without repetition, right? With that, we'll start solving this Sudoku. I'll try to jump to speed solving. Let's see if we are able to solve it speed. I don't usually use corner pencil marks. It's quite confusing for me, but let me try and use that here. Let me try and use that here for our solvers. And I can see that 7 in 7 can give you a 7 here. Okay, 2 cannot be here, 2 cannot be here, so this cell would have to be a 2. That actually gives you one more 2 here and a 2 here. Okay, 2 is in one of these two cells, 2 is in one of these two cells, right? And this cell is a 7 now, because of 7 here and here. You got a 7 here, you get a 9 here. That's nice. 9 is in one of these 3 cells, 3 here and here gives you a 3 here in this cell. That means 1 would have to be in one of these two cells. Okay, 3 and 9 here, both cannot be here, so these will have to be here. This 3 cannot be here, so this is a 9 now, and that gives you a 3 here. That eliminates 9 from this cell. Both 4 and 6 cannot be here. Okay, that's a hidden single here. You get a 2 here. That's nice. So that means these cells would have to be 4 and 6. That eliminates 2 from this cell, and this cell would have to be a 2 now. Okay, something to do good here. Okay, 1, 5 and 8 in these 3 cells. So 1, 5 and 8, 1 cannot be here. 3, 4, 6 and 8. So 3 cannot be in any of these two cells. 4 cannot be here, 3 cannot be here. Four, 5 and 6. Okay, come on. Okay, 7 cannot be here, 7 cannot be here, so these two cells would have to be a 7. 7 cannot be here and cannot be here, so these two cells would have to be a 7, which means this cell cannot be a 7, this cell cannot be a 7, so you get a 7 here. These two cells are 1 and 8. 1836, 1368, right? 136 and 8. 8. This cannot be a 3. This cannot be an 8 here. These are 1, 5, 7 and 8, right? So 1 and 7 cannot be here. 5 and 1 cannot be here. 7 and 8 cannot be here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 9 cannot be here, and none of these cells are 9. So this cell would have to be a 9. Easy one. We missed that. So that gives you a 9 here. Okay. We could have written that earlier. So 136 and 8. 8, 136. 136 and 8. Okay, 5 is in one of these 3 cells, or I mean these 2 cells, right? Which means 5 cannot be here, 5 cannot be here. This cell would have to be a 5, which means you have only 3 cells remaining, 1, 6 and 8. Okay. Four, 5, 6 and 8. You get everything here. Come on. I think so, just one tricky part and we'll be able to solve this Sudoku, because I can see many by-value candidates here, so which are interconnected, right? So all of these are by-value candidates which are interconnected, and if at all we get one digit here, we might get many digits here because of the by-value candidates, and maybe let's see. Okay, 1, 3, 6 and 8 here, so this cannot be a 3. Oh, you got a 1, 6, 8 pattern of 2 into 2 cells. That's awesome. Oh, 3 cannot be here, so this cell would have to be a 3. That eliminates 3 from this cell. Actually, we can do something with the pattern, the uniqueness thing. We can use a uniqueness trick here to solve it, but not now actually. We need to have a bit more candidates removed. So I can say that both of these digits cannot be same. Easy thing to say, because if you have 1 here and again 1 here, you'll have 6, 8 uniqueness trapped here, 6, 8, 6, 8. So which means both of these digits would have to be different. Okay. So if you have a 6 here, I can directly remove 6 from here. In other words, I would say, and which means, oh, I already removed a 1 from here. You have a 1 candidate pointing pair of 1 here. So this cell cannot be a 1. You get a 6, 8 pair now. So this is 1, 3 and 4. 4 cannot be here, 3 cannot be here, right? Okay, come on. Oh, I get a Y wing here, awesome. 1, 8, 1, 5, 5, 8. AB, BC and AC, right? So this is what is called a Y wing here. Let me show you what is that here. Which means, so there are 2 such, so out of these 3, AB, BC and AC, AB and AC cannot see each other, but BC is the cell that can see both of the cells simultaneously. So which means now the cells that cannot see each other, you need to have a common candidate. You can have a common candidate in one of these 2 cells, that is 8 here. So 8 cannot be in any of the cells seen by both the blue cells simultaneously, which means this cell cannot be in 8, because both of these cells have a common candidate called 8, and which means 8 cannot be here, here and here. Of course, I didn't see that you have a 168 triplet here that removes 6 and 8 from this cell. That gives you a 4 5 here. That is awesome. So this 4 actually eliminates 4 from this cell. This is 5, this is 4, that eliminates 4 from this cell. And now again we can use the Y-wing. That was easy thing. Actually 168 triplet gives you a 4 5 pair here, and because of the 4 here you get a 5 here and a 4 here. That eliminates 4 from this cell as well. So which means you can eliminate 8 from both of these cells. So what happens if you have an 8 here? That gives you a 5 here, 1 here, and nothing can be here, right? So this 1 and 5 eliminates 1 and 5 from this cell. You cannot have anything here. So which means you cannot have 8 from this cell. You can eliminate 8 from this cell as well, and which means this cell becomes a 7 now. Eliminates 7 from this cell. 4 6 and 8, right? Oh, this cell cannot be a 6. 1 4 and 5. Come on, we can have something else here. Oh, I get 8 8. Wow, that is an X-wing, guys. So we have already got a Y-wing here, and now we get an X-wing here. So awesome. 8 is in only these two cells in this column. 8 is subjected to only these two cells in this column. Awesome, that is awesome. So which means either the green cells, either the green cells would have to be 8, or either the blue cells would have to be 8 in these two columns. So if you have 8 here, this would have to be an 8. If you have an 8 here, this would have to be an 8. So which means all the other cells in those rows, in both the rows, cannot have an 8. So which means I can eliminate 8 from this cell, and this cell. So if I eliminate 8 from this cell, you have 1 4 6 and 7. Okay, let me write that. Does that give us anything? Y 1 6 5 6 and 1 5. I need a 1 5 for a Y wing. No, I eliminated. Okay, 1 6 5 6 and I'm not getting anything here for now. Come on, it should be easy one. There's something that we are not seeing. We got a Y wing, we got an X wing. It's a whole lot of techniques here inside this Sudoku. I am sure there has to be some other technique now. Let us see what we get here. You get a 1 8 or 6 8 1 8. You get a 1 8 pair here. You get a 1 6 here. 1 is in one of these two cells, 1 is in one of these two cells. No, 8 is in one of these two cells. You have 8 in these two different cells. Both are different rows, 4 different rows. No, you get 8 here in these two cells. Wow, guys, that is awesome. That is awesome. Now you have a skyscraper technique. This is really okay. So now you have a skyscraper technique, which means if I have an 8 here, both of these cells cannot be an 8, and in both of these two columns 8 would have to be in these two cells. So you cannot have an 8 here now. Oh, this cell would have to be a 7. Where can a 7 be in that column? Because this 5 eliminates 5 from this cell. You have 1, 6, 8 triplet. So this cell is a 7 now. Come on. And that 5 eliminates 5 from this cell. 5 from this cell. You have a 1, 8 pair here. Such a silly thing that I have missed earlier. I am not sure if that was helpful here. So this cell cannot be a 1. 3, 4, 6. So 4, this is 3 and 6. Okay. The moment you eliminated 8 from this cell, you have a 1, 3, 4, 6 quadruplet here. So this cell would have to be an 8. That eliminates 8 from this cell. You get a 1, 6 pair here. That gives you an 8 here. 5 here. 1, 8, 4, 5. That 4 gives you a 6, 4. That gives you an 8, 1. I think so. We should be able to solve this Sudoku now. This 4, 1. So 3. This cell cannot be 1 or 6. It would have to be an 8. Of course, that's easy to see. This 6, this is 1, this is 8, that is 6, that is 1, that is 6 here, and 1, 6, that is 3 and 8 here. That 3 gives you a 6 here and a 1 here. Right? Okay. That 4 should give you a 6 here. 1, 5 and 8, right? So this is 5, that is 8. 4 and 6. So there is 8 here again. So 4 and 5, so this is 4, 5, 4 and 6. And I think so with that we completed this excellent gorgeous Sudoku by Florian Wortmann. What an excellent Sudoku. First we got a Y-wing technique, then we got a X-wing technique, then we got a skyscraper technique, and in between you got hidden pairs and triplets. What more would you want in a Sudoku, guys? What more would you want in a Sudoku? An excellent Sudoku, an excellent start to the day, I would say. Awesome, awesome Sudoku. So I hope you enjoyed this Sudoku. Do like and comment if you want us to solve any other Sudoku variant or a puzzle genre, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you.